everyone, I'm back with another plushie tutorial, and for this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make two different guitar plushies. I'm going to be showing you how to make this acoustic guitar and also this electric guitar. These plushies are both a little bit more difficult than the plushies I usually make in my videos, but have no fear if you would like to learn how to make either of these. I'm going to be going step by step through and trying to make it as easy as possible. The template for both of these plushies can be found down in the description box below, and this is what they both look like, so you can find those down below. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you would like to learn how to make one of these, stay tuned. I'm going to be showing you how to make the acoustic guitar first, and this is what the front looks like, and then also the back. The materials you'll need to make this plush will include black, white, gray, tan, and dark brown felt, and then dark brown, tan, and white thread. You will also need some cardboard, some stuffing, and 9 of these little white buttons. The first step is to cut out all of your pieces, and you will get this large dark brown piece, this other dark brown piece with these 7 small white strips, and then these 4 white little circles. You'll also get these circles, this little black piece, and this dark brown piece, this tan piece, and lastly you're going to have a cardboard cutout that is going to be just about a little bit smaller than the overall size of the large dark brown piece. Once you cut out all of your pieces, you are going to take this tan piece and place it right on top of the large dark brown piece. After doing that, take your little dark brown piece and place it right on top as so. So this part extends over onto the light brown piece. Then you're going to take your gray circle, your tan circle, and your dark brown circle, and place them on top of each other just like that. Take the black piece, put it right here, and then take your dark brown piece and place it right here. And what you're going to do is use fabric glue and glue this section onto the tan piece, so only glue here. Do not glue the dark brown piece onto the other dark brown piece. Just this section onto this tan piece. Glue these 3 circles together, glue this black piece onto the tan piece, and glue this dark brown piece onto the tan piece as well. Next you will then glue the 7 white strips onto the dark brown piece, and then also these 4 small white circles. Next you're going to take 9 of these little white buttons and place 6 of them up here like this, and 3 of them down here like this, and then you will sew them onto the guitar. The 3 on the bottom, make sure they are centered on this dark brown piece, and if you do not have these little white buttons, that is perfectly okay. You can use white felt and cut out little circles and sew or glue them on instead. After sewing on all of your buttons, you are going to thread your needle with some white thread, and you are going to stitch through this button down here and pull through. And I am stitching, as you can see, through the left hole of the button. And then I'm going down to the bottom, and I'm going to stitch on the leftmost hole in the button and pull all the way through. And then you're going to flatten this out just like this and do a knot on the back. Then you will take your needle and go through the right hole of the button on the left hand side, pull, and then you're going to go back to the top, and on the left side of the middle button you will put a stitch through this hole and pull, flatten it out, and then put a knot on the back. Make sure when you put the knot on the back that the stitch all the way across here is long enough. You don't want to pull it too tight so that it starts to bunch. You want to make sure that there is enough thread there that it lays flat. Then you are going to repeat what you did on the left hand side with these two strings. You are going to do the exact same thing, just inverted on the right hand side. So these two stitches will be going through these two holes, and then they'll be connecting down on the bottom just like this. For the last two middle strings, you are going to be going to the top left hand button. You're going to go through the right hole on it, go through, pull, and then you're going to make a small stitch right around here. After doing that, you are going to stitch back up, and then go all the way down to this button and complete your stitch. Whoop. Lay it down flat, and then make your knot in the back just like you did with all the other strings. To do the last stitch, you are going to do the exact same thing that you just did before. So the two stitches in the middle are the exact same thing, they're just done inverted or opposite of each other, and this is what they look like. So you're probably starting to notice as doing these stitches it was messy, it was maybe a little difficult, and that the strings are kind of all over the place. It's hard to keep them where they're supposed to go. So to fix this problem, what you're going to do is thread your needle with some white thread, and you're going to go along each of these white pieces, and you're going to do a stitch from one end over to the other end and pull. Continue doing that stitch all the way down, and what this is going to do is help hold all these strings in place where they're supposed to go. Once you are done doing all of these stitches on the guitar, the hard part is over, so you can be happy about that. And what you're going to do is flip this piece over onto its back, and then you're going to go back over to that cardboard cutout piece, and you're going to place it right on top of here, and you're going to hot glue this onto the back of the guitar. You're going to take this piece and place it on top just like this, and then using dark brown thread you are going to sew together around this area, and then using a light brown thread you will sew around this area. To do the stitch around the guitar, it is really simple. All you're going to do is take your needle, make a stitch, go through the loop, and pull. And just continue that stitch all the way around. So to show it one more time, you make a stitch, pull, go through the loop, and pull all the way through. Before sewing the guitar fully closed, leave a little bit open, and what you're going to do is add a little bit of stuffing into the back of the base of the guitar. So just add some stuffing and fill up a little bit of this region, and then once you do that, sew it closed. Once you finish sewing around to attach the guitar pieces together, you are then done with the acoustic guitar. Next, I'm going to show you how to make the electric guitar. This is the front and then the back. And the materials you'll need for the electric guitar plushie will include black, white, gray, and cream felt, black, gray, and cream thread, stuffing, cardboard, and once again you will need 9 of these little white buttons. The pieces you'll need to make the electric guitar plushie include these 2 black pieces, this white piece, these 2 white ovalish shaped pieces, this gray piece, these 2 cream long pieces, 7 small gray strips, and 4 black circles. And also, along with all of these felt pieces, you will need a cardboard cutout that is going to be a little bit smaller than the overall size of the guitar. Next, take some fabric glue and you are going to first glue on this white piece onto the black piece just like this. And then you're going to take this long cream piece and place it on the guitar just so about this part of the cream piece is touching the white piece, just about there. And glue it on in this region. Take the gray piece, place it right here and glue it on. And then glue on the 2 white oval pieces here and here. Next you will glue on the 7 gray strips and the 4 black circles onto the cream piece just like this. Then what I did was I sewed 6 of the little white buttons up here and 3 of them down here just like this. To do the guitar strings, what you're going to do is make stitches, and you're going to do it just like you did with the acoustic guitar, going through the buttons. And what you're going to do is go through the left hole of the button for each of the top ones, and you're going to go all the way down and just go in order. So for example, the first button on the left hand side is going to go down and go to the hole all the way towards the left. Then the next button on the left hand side will go all the way down to the next hole, and then so on until you get to the end. And that's how you do all the strings. And then just like the acoustic guitar, how you did the little stitches going across this way, you'll do the exact same thing with the electric guitar using gray thread. After you're done with all of the guitar strings, you're going to do the exact same thing that you had done with the acoustic guitar, and you're going to flip it over and you're going to hot glue this cardboard piece onto the back. Once you get to this point, you are so close to being done. What you're going to do is take this piece that has the cardboard glued onto the back, place it down, and take the black piece and place it right on top, and take this cream piece and place it right on top as well. Then what you're going to do is take fabric glue and glue together the cream and the black pieces together where they overlap, and then you're going to do the exact same thing that you had done with the acoustic guitar and sew together along this side with cream thread, and then sew together along here with black thread. And before sewing it completely shut, you can fill the base of the guitar with some stuffing. Once you're done, this is how the electric guitar plushie turns out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any ideas for future videos, go and leave it down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and goodbye.